Good morning, guys, and welcome back to Christmas Vlogmas. Today is day 2, and today we are going to be going over the worst customer experiences that I've had in the 2 years, going into 3 years next year, of doing this gig work. Now, I know if you're a Doordash driver, you've had some of these same exact experiences where the cash on delivery customer will give you exact change, no tip, no nothing, and then you'll have those experiences where one of the customers refuses to sign while half of their boobs are hanging out. You know, we all have these experiences. You go to an apartment complex, deliver a catering order, you missed 3 drinks on their order, they call swearing at you. You know, we all have these things happen to us. Or you pick up an order, the customer calls you and says, hey, my order is supposed to be delivered 2 hours from now. And I'm like, hey, that's not my problem. DoorDash sent me this. I have to deliver it in a timely manner. And I can't really just sit on this order for 2 hours. Otherwise, I can't make money for 2 hours. You kind of explain it to the customer and they start swearing at you. And you're like, hey, I can't do anything about this. Maybe you should have ordered at the time you wanted it instead of ordering now and expecting it to get there in 2 hours. Yeah, I think we've all had this exact same experience. If you are a DoorDash driver that has had similar experiences, leave them down in the comments. I want to hear all of your stories about, you know, the kind of things that you've gone through and the kind of things that you've seen from customers. The first customer interaction that I've recorded on my channel was one where the customer didn't want to sign for her order, just made a big deal out of it. But I did have one before that where the customer they were mad I was delivering their order before the time that they scheduled it for, apparently. I didn't even know you could do that, but let's see. I'm going to find the screenshots because I reported them to DoorDash and they did get removed from the DoorDash platform, but that was before I even had my YouTube channel. Alright, so I found the screenshots. So you can see in these messages, the person says, I am not home, that's why I scheduled it for 2 p.m. And I said, my job is to pick up the order and drop it off. I have no way of knowing if it needs to be dropped off at a later time. Sorry about any inconvenience. For me, it says deliver at 1:46 p.m. And they said, weird, I scheduled it at 2:15. I won't be at my house for another 20 minutes. Okay. So this interaction so far is like, okay, whatever. After that, this says, your order's been dropped off. Here's a picture of your order. And then they said, I'm going to request a refund because you left it outside where animals can get it, you asshole. I'm like, no need to be talking like that. No need to be delivering my food when it wasn't supposed to be. And then I said, you said in the instructions, leave at the side door, and that's what I did. I want a full refund and for you to re-deliver it at 2. LOL, I can't do anything about your refund. And then they sent separate messages for each one that says, asshole, go fuck yourself, ugly hoe. And I said, that's not very nice. And then they said, full refund or I will report you and you will lose your job. And I hope your kids starve. And I said, LOL, I literally can't give you a refund. Maybe next time, don't say leave at the door. And then they said, I am sick, so go fuck yourself. I said, if you're sick, why aren't you home? And they said, because I have kids to pick up from school. And then I said, you're being reported for harassment. They sent it to the investigation team and you may face a ban from using the DoorDash app. And that was the last I've heard of that customer. Once DoorDash, you know, talked to me, they talked to me after that and said, hey, we did remove her from the platform for treating you like that. That was my very first horrible interaction with a customer. As you can see, it escalated very quickly and I, you know, kept my cool and I was just telling them, hey, I'm just doing my job. And they decided to flip out and they thought that I had the power to give them a refund when I had no power to do so. I don't know who they thought I was. Alrighty, so the next customer interaction, let me show you. Let me just pull it up on my YouTube channel.
Maps thing is wonderful.
Okay, can I get your signature? Let me see. Enter your full name.
You can type it out. I don't feel comfortable touching your phone other than
What's your name?
It's right there, Elizabeth.
Okay, sorry. Elizabeth.
Have a good night.
You too. So as you saw in that clip I just put in the video, this customer was very rude, and you can see that I was a little bit more shy around people, so my voice was like, oh, I'm sorry. Okay, sorry. Okay, sorry. Okay, sorry. Yeah, that was the customer that had her freaking boobs hanging out, and she just, you know, you could tell that she was the kind of person that was like, hey, I'm gonna report my food never showed up so that I can get a free meal. Those are the type of people that love their free meals. So to her, I hope she's been banned off the app, or I hope that she's learned better and become a better person and decided, hey, I'm not going to do this in the future. But she was very rude at the end when I was like, hey, give me your full name, please. I don't feel comfortable touching your phone other than signing it. You can do it. And then she just walks inside. Have a good night. It wasn't night, by the way, so I don't know why you said have a good night. Customers like that, I do not appreciate them. So our next customer we're talking about is one who uses cash on deliver for his pizza orders, and around this time I was seeing his offers come to my phone every single day, and the first time I took it I was like, hey man, this guy freaking paid me an exact change, and it was the first time, I didn't film it, but it was with all quarters and stuff, and I had to sit there and count it out. If you're gonna pay in exact change, give me cash and then give me the few coins afterwards, but don't give me everything in coins. Anyway, so this customer does that. I'm like, hey, I start watching for this guy's orders to come every day. I see, hey, he's ordering every single day and he's paying an exact change. So I'm like, hey, I'm gonna make a video on this. And I decide, hey, let's film this. So I film the video and I'll put it in here. You guys can see everything that happened. Okay, we are here at Skylar's house and we're gonna go drop off that pizza and see if he pays an exact change. To the door.
1 hour later.
Hi, for Skylar?
Yeah.
There you go.
There you go.
Thank you. Have a nice day.
You too.
What did I tell you? Exact change. Whew, exact change. Yay. Yay. To nobody's surprise, this guy does it again. He pays an exact change. Now, I understand some people can't afford to tip, but it just feels more petty when you give me exact change. You don't give me, you know, an extra $1. Like if the order was $23.50, you don't give me the $24 and say keep the change. You give me exact change for your order. I don't know. I don't like that, but some people may have different opinions on that. And my next customer complaint that I really did not appreciate was a catering order I delivered. This was the only catering order I have ever had a problem with. So this catering order had some drinks on it. I don't remember for sure, but I'm going to put the video in here so you guys can see. Delivered this order to a very ignorant person. It was a catering order, said it was going to pay me $6.50, paid me $7.50. When I looked at the items, told me there was 3 drinks. When I dropped it off, she calls me saying, "You're missing 3 more of my drinks," and like screaming at me. So I will play the clip right here.
My name is Janice Hanson. You just delivered my food to my apartment at 29 apartment 103 from IHOP. I want to know what you did with my Pepsi, my strawberry lemonade, and my iced tea. I want my 3 drinks and I want them now. So if you have them or you left them, go back to the restaurant over here at IHOP, get my drinks, and deliver them. This does not make me happy that you guys think you can only deliver half of an order. I want my rest of my order, and I want it now.
Okay, lady, so that was not just half of an order. that was your whole order except for 3 drinks that didn't show up on my screen, so that's why I didn't deliver them to you. If you would have just talked to me, messaged me and say, oh hey, I think 3 drinks are missing, I would have went back and got them, but you sat there screaming at me, I want my food now! No. You get your food never, and you're getting banned from the app. So she was saying, it does not make me happy that you think you can deliver only half of an order. By the way, half of your order was not the 3 drinks. Your order was a catering order. Those 3 drinks probably cost you $8 at the maximum. Those 3 drinks combined. A catering order is over $100 of purchase. At the max, that would be 8% of your order, not half. I want the rest of my order and I want it now. Crazy customers like this just get me mad. But that's all I have for you guys, showing you the worst interactions I've had with customers. If you could leave a like, comment, and subscribe. That's it for today's Vlogmas video. Have a good one and drive safe out there, guys.